Hello, fairy finders and fairy seekers. Welcome to FaerieQuest and another episode of Faerie Chat. This one entitled Listening to the Eastern Beauty. And the Eastern Beauty I'm talking about is on the screen right now in the oval. This photograph was taken at Lions Park in Marshalltown, Iowa. It's photo number 1113 and was taken on October 1st, 2021. For those who aren't familiar with Faerie Chat, we're going to do a really quick dowsing session to determine this fairy's name, and then we're going to move on to type channeling. This time, however, instead of showing you the entire session, I'm just going to show you a line or two, and then we're going to hop straight to the very end where I read you the message. Goes a little quicker that way. But before we get started, pull out that magic wand and zap that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and consider supporting this channel using the link in the description box below. Also, don't forget to check out the other link. It's pretty cool. All right, here we go. Let's see what this fairy has to say. Okay, little fairy from Lions Park in Marshalltown, Iowa, are you available to speak with today? Yes. Could you please spell your name for us? S A W Y E E SAWYEE. Is that correct? Is that pronounced Sawyee? Okay. And Sawyee, are you male? No. Are you female? Okay. So we will be back here shortly to speak to you through type channeling. Would that be okay? Okay. Talk to you soon. I am Sawyee. Am I Asian? I am not, though you must certainly see my style as such. Am I not lovely with my flowing robes and mismatched and matched bits of cloth? Oh yes, to you what I am wearing are natural bits such as leaves, grass, and sticks, but I assure you that what I am wearing is not that raw. These bits are very soft to the touch, the most natural and finest material you can imagine. It is what I have created in my mind's eye, so it is exactly what I receive. If you were able to touch this fabric I wear, you would marvel at how soft it is, but you would have no words to describe it because you have never felt anything like it before. It is much softer than rabbit fur. Think of something you believe is soft to the touch, and my clothing will be 100 times softer than that. Hard to fathom, is it not? I assure you it is true. This creating with the mind's eye is how I choose what I will appear as in any dimension I choose to visit, and what I will appear wearing. I recently chose to visit Earth's eastern countries and absolutely loved the style of clothing and the beauty of the people there. I have taken on that persona in the image you see in the photograph. This is also how we travel. If I wish to visit an Earth country, I choose which one and picture it in my mind's eye. Of course, I research a bit first, as the fairy realm has an extensive library. This way, I can make sure that I land exactly where I wish to land and not in the middle of Earth's vast deserts or oceans. Of course, I am not limited to Earth. I can travel anywhere that I wish. This means inside the Earth, on the Earth's surface, any of the places you call planets and moons, and many more you have never seen or heard of, and, of course, other dimensions. I do not have to travel if I don't wish to, but if I wish to educate myself in the ways of other living beings, I must travel and observe as much as possible. Of course, I could read about different cultures in our extensive library in the words of another of my kind who chose to travel, but I prefer to learn firsthand. Now, I know you are wondering about our landing, as I am aware of your speculation when you see what you call fairy beings with parts of themselves within a leaf or tree or some other vegetation. Some beings absolutely do use the plant life, with permission of course, to enter into a location they have chosen to visit. I, personally, prefer to enter through the trunk of a tree that has leaves. I will enter through the upper portion of the trunk, so I have leaf coverage to determine where I am and the safety of the place I have landed before I disembark from the tree. In the photo that was taken, I had made my way down to the ends of the leaves and was ready to drop down to the earth when the photo was taken. Yes, I could transport myself from one place to another, but I prefer to walk when I can, as this allows me to explore more thoroughly. I often carry a satchel to collect little treasures I might find. I have quite a collection from many different places. I am off now for another exploration. I have enjoyed our chat, one way as it is, and would enjoy being called upon again. Perhaps you could engage in the next chat with me? That would be lovely. Safe travels to you.